We're good? Okay. Good afternoon. I'd like to call to order the Pierce County Council. Today is July 15th, 2025. The time is 3:01. If the clerk could please call the roll.
Councilmember Morrell.
I am here.
Councilmember Herrera.
Here.
Councilmember Krueger.
Here.
Councilmember Ayala.
Here.
Councilmember Yambe.
Here.
Councilmember Denson.
Excused.
Councilmember Hitchen.
Here.
You have 6 members present.
With 6 members, we do have a quorum. Thank you all for joining us. Today, we have our Pledge of Allegiance read by Councilmember Yambe, followed by a moment of silence in honor of our men and women serving overseas in the military. Following the moment of silence, Councilmember Yambe will lead us in a land acknowledgement. So please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We acknowledge that we are on the traditional homelands of the Coast Salish tribes. Coast Salish people have lived on and stewarded these lands since time immemorial and continue to do so today. We recognize that this land acknowledgement is one small step toward true allyship, and we commit to uplifting the voices, experiences, and histories of the indigenous people of this land.
Thank you, Councilmember Yambe. We are now section 4, which is approval of our agenda. Are there any objections to approving our agenda as presented this afternoon? Seeing none, the agenda is approved. On today's council agenda, there will be multiple opportunities for public comment. On the consent agenda, you may provide comment on any final action item that does not include items placed on the consent agenda for introduction or scheduling. During section 9 of our agenda, we will take public comment on the ordinance individually. And finally, under community forum, there'll be an opportunity for members of the community to address the council on any topic that is important to our county that was not on for final action this afternoon. And for information on the very first page of our agenda in the fine print, there's the specific detailed rules for you if you have questions. We're now at section 5, which is our consent agenda. Today we have on our consent agenda 2 sets of minutes and 3 appointment resolutions. And I do see we have Kimberly Gerstmann and Ashley Jones with us. So we would like to invite you both, if you are willing and able, if you want to turn on your cameras and mics, we can have you introduce yourselves. Ashley, I saw you go first, so we'll let you go. Thank you for your willingness to serve.
Hello, my name is Ashley Jones. I am a longtime resident of Pierce County, born and raised here, and I am honored to serve on this council. This committee. I have just graduated with my master's in community planning, and I am venturing into a different type of planning now. Thank you.
Thank you for stepping up. And I didn't mention which committee you signed up for, volunteered for, which was the Accessible Communities Advisory Committee. So we always love having fresh perspectives, new voices. So Ashley, thank you. Kimberly, are you in a place where you can introduce yourself?
Yep. Sorry, I am at IKEA, which is kind of weird. I'm Kimberly Gerstmann, and I live in Puyallup. I am really interested in finding out more about making our communities accessible, and I just really appreciate the opportunity.
Well, again, thank you for saying yes. Everybody is incredibly busy, but it's so important that we have a variety of voices. Do any of my colleagues have questions or comments? Okay, seeing none. So again, on our consent agenda, we have these 3 appointment resolutions and 2 sets of minutes. I am going to open this up. Actually, we need to have a motion before we do any of that. So I'm going to go to Vice Chair Herrera so that we can actually do this formally.
Thank you, Chair. Move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the consent agenda. Now I'm going to open this up for a public comment. If anyone would like to address the agenda address the council. Had 4 hours of sleep, everybody. I'm really trying. Address the council on the consent agenda. You have 3 minutes. We don't have any members of the public in chambers today, so we'll start online.
Yes, Madam Chair. For any members of the public who wish to provide comment on any final action items, press the raise hand icon in Zoom or star 9 on your telephone keypad. Madam Chair, there are no hands.
With no hands raised, we'll close public comment and bring it back before the council. Again, I want to thank the various members of our community. We have 6 different people who are saying yes to volunteer to add more to their plate by being a voice for their community as part of the work they're doing for the council and the county, which I truly appreciate. So seeing no other comments, I will ask the clerk to call the roll on the adoption of approving the consent agenda.
Councilmember Morrell,
Aye.
Councilmember Herrera,
Aye.
Councilmember Krueger,
Aye.
Councilmember Ayala,
Aye.
Councilmember Yambe,
Aye.
Councilmember Hitchin.
Aye.
You have 6 ayes, 0 nays.
With 6 ayes and 0 nays, the consent agenda is adopted. Ashley and Kimberly, thank you for your service. We appreciate you. That brings us to section 6, messages from the executive, which we have 2 items that were approved and signed on July 10th, 2025. The first is ordinance 2025-514, which was an ordinance of the council vacating a portion of 3rd Avenue Northwest, also known as 3rd Street, and then ordinance O-2025-515, which is an ordinance the Pierce County Council authorizing the approval of applications to open space classification in certain properties within unincorporated Pierce County. So thank you for the work. That brings us to section 7. There are no proclamations this week. And section 8, there are no resolutions this week. So that brings us to section 9, which is ordinances. And I believe I'm going to Councilmember Krueger for a motion.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to move proposal O-2025-517-S2 to a future date of August 12.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we continue this to the date of August 12th. I'm going to ask if there's any discussion on this before we vote.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This particular board is actually, a very important piece to the county, and there's just some more information that is being sought, and the maker, Councilmember Ayala, has been gracious in accommodating to delay this a little bit longer to get more information, and that is the purpose.
Okay, thank you. Any other comments from my colleagues on this? Councilmember Ayala.
Thank you, Chair. I first and foremost just want to thank everyone that's following this for their patience. And also, I'm glad that this is moving with as much diligence as it is.
Thank you for taking the time. When was this last updated?
1980, about 85, yeah, or so. Maybe earlier than that.
Nothing's changed since 1985. So, okay. Well, I appreciate the thought. So the motion before us is to continue ordinance 2025-517S2 to the meeting of August 12th. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you all for doing that work. Appreciate it. That brings us to section 10, which is our community forum. We now have a 3-minute limit. Actually, we've had a 3-minute limit for a while, but a 3-minute limit in which the community can address the council on any topic of significance to or affecting Pierce County. Again, there's no member of the public in chambers, so we will go directly on Zoom.
Yes, Madam Chair. For any members of the public who wish to provide comment, press the raise hand icon in Zoom or star 9 on your telephone keypad. And at this time, we have no hands, Chair.
With no hands raised, I will close community forum and bring it back to the council. And we are at section 11. Is there any other business or announcements from my colleagues? Councilmember Krueger.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm just, I don't usually get emotional about stuff, but I'm actually kind of excited. We have the Pierce County Fair coming up in August 7, 8, 9, and 10, and I have tickets. I have tickets to share with the council, and I have some for staff. And just wanted to make folks to make plans on their calendar. This year, I think, is going to be exceptional. They're actually going to have some mechanical rides there this year. Since the pandemic, the rides and things kind of like went away, and they just had blow-ups, and so now they're the bouncy toy things or the inflatables. And so this year, they're having more expectations. So I'm very glad to hand these out so you can.
I look forward to the scavenger hunt I went on last year. It was quite entertaining. So, okay, we're going to go to Councilmember Ayala.
Thank you, Chair. I did want to say this year FirCrest turns 100, and they will be doing their centennial parade on Friday at 10 a.m. Everyone is welcome to attend, though the technical birthday, I believe, is in September. No? Oh, sorry, Susan. But there will be a lot happening this weekend if folks want to visit FirCrest.
Okay, good to know. Any other business? So I will just add, I was at NACO this last week, and while in attendance, Pierce County once again got a shout out about some of the work we're doing to the whole membership. The Vice President in charge of External Affairs, Leslie Bossier from the Annie E. Casey Foundation, was doing a panel discussion and used Pierce County, and then NACO is also coming to Pierce County. Specifically around our juvenile justice work and the things that we are doing. So we are doing phenomenal work, and it may feel like an uphill battle when we're talking about this in our community, but when you actually look at some of the outcomes with youth in our community and some of the things that are happening and then what's happening in other communities, we really are doing amazing things. So really, it's always fun to be there and hear what people are doing and how they want to learn from us and things. So just want to make sure I said that out loud on the record before it got forgotten. So there is no other business before us, Ms. Long? Okay, seeing no other business before us, we are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.